Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 26, day 6. It is a purple day and yeah, we have some really big changes coming tomorrow, mainly to Kraken and the trolls, but we're also getting 2 new troops. One of them, they haven't actually said what it does yet though, so we'll see exactly what will be up with that guy. Everyone's getting it from him for free as well. They're going to send it out in the mail. They're basically starting the slow process of the 3-year anniversary. I think they're going to be doing something every single week. So there's 2 new hero classes, maybe one of those weeks as well. But yeah, we're getting a new troop tomorrow. Well, I should say 2 new troops tomorrow. I can only go over 1 though, because they didn't make a thingy for the other one for whatever reason. I guess they're keeping it as a surprise until tomorrow. But anyways, let's get into Guild Wars and then we'll go over all that. It's a purple day, as I mentioned, so let's go win our purple day. Not with that, of course. Where is my purple team? Purple. I don't believe that's my normal purple team. Purple Man, I believe, is my normal purple team. Or is neither of them? No, the purple is my normal purple team. Yeah, it was the double Wisp Queen Mad Plague, because I was trying to counter out everything else. Do we still use this, though? I guess we can still get away with it. I really do need to come up with a different purple team for these days. There's a couple different ways that we can go about it. I like green spam purple day as well. Ends up working out pretty well. But I think we'll stick with this. Wisp is still pretty good. Queen Mab will get it done. Plague for the cleanup. Plus we'll have that little bit of immunity that we need against them. Also, trolls did not get their nerf yet. But so we still have to deal with them as their normal state. But they will. They will very soon. So we'll just stick with wisps. I kind of underestimate sometimes how much damage wisps actually are. It may not seem like much, but we can get a lot down in no time at all. So once we get going, we pretty much just win with this. So let's just do just that. Get our mana, and now we have a good chance of winning. So we just throw down Wisp, get our alignment, hopefully. Well, we get skulls. I can go for a double skull right here. Very nice, and we get our mana right back. It definitely can stack quite a bit of damage, that is for sure. And we'll take another skull just for the poke, and then get another wisp down. So he'll take that. Ooh, need to take him out. Couldn't take any purples there either, but we'll do a little bit of reduction. Didn't hit on HP. So we're just going to have to take a purple here to ensure that he has a better chance of missing. And he somewhat hits. He gets some mana, doesn't get an extra turn though, and that's the main thing that matters, is that he doesn't end up getting the extra turn. So we'll just go for Purple Surge, move that all the way to the side there, getting a little poke. Ooh, he doesn't need to get the brown. Looks like he might be able to get this to start going, which is a bit annoying. Yep, he like has a little bit of loop. Loop! Not the loop! Wow, that was a lot of damage out of nowhere. Well, what's the game plan here? I guess we use a Wisp and just hope we somehow get him. And we did indeed get him, good. Now, that doesn't really leave us with much, though. The Element Grim's almost dead, so let's just go take that. Anything we do, almost guaranteed chance. We have a 2 out of 3 chance we will be able to kill him right now. I should probably take a purple just in case it doesn't hit him. Hopefully a surge purple too. You know what? Oh no, this is actually a hard decision here. Yeah, I'll take that. I just need to hope he doesn't do something weird here. Okay, good, he didn't get it. So now we can just double wisp. I'll do that first. So that was actually good, but I need this one to hit him now. Okay, good, perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Now we can just do that into a Queen Mab, and that is dead? Let me see, how much damage is that? That is not enough to kill. We will need one more little poke. Now it's enough to kill. There we go. Okay, well that went pretty hairy, but still came through. If he didn't get that loop, that would have went a lot nicer. Also, hello everyone. Hello GSW. Hello Techni. Hello D. Hello Henny. Hello Candy. Hello Adrian. Hello Maximuse. Hello Dinos Garor. Hello Mr. Wilson. Hello Rap. Hello Alucard. Hello Humberto. Hello Strawn, welcome on. Hello Gillax. Were there any questions and all there? Yes, I definitely enjoyed celebrating my birthday today. Everything went over pretty well. I still have some leftovers from dinner too. Just sitting in the fridge. I definitely overate. I feel so stuffed right now. Let's see. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, Kraken's getting nerfed tomorrow. He is getting nerfed. He's still going to be completely viable. It's not going to really stop him from being used at all. It's just going to make him slightly less annoying. I don't really feel like it's going to remove him from the game, though. And I think they could have nerfed it just a little bit harder. I think the trait needed to be nerfed. Not even so much what he actually does. But they end up nerfing his Devour rate and his mana and his gem spawn and all that kind of stuff. I'll be going over all of them right after we do our initial battles. Most of you have probably already seen it on the forum though, but we'll make sure to go over it. Let's see, and well, of course we'll be doing the video going over everything in detail tomorrow too. We'll go move that over. See if we get another Wisp here. Do I take the Skull? I get yellow out of it. I don't use yellow for anything though. If we actually use that mana, I would have. But we do not. Okay, do we bother sculling, or do we just go for mana? I'm leaning towards the mana side. That is a really big hit though. I'll go for the mana. Oh, well, we still get the Skull after all. But he gets the Skull too. So we both still get the Skull. I can Queen Map him. I'd prefer to wait until he has more Draculus mana though. We really need a red or purple right now, neither of which are available for us to take. So I'm just going to move that over. And he lines us up with some purple. Very nice. I give him a Skull though. Got to be careful now. Can't let that thing die. So we'll do a Wisp, hopefully into taking an extra turn on something so we can get more blue on the board. We just need one more blue and we'll be good to go. So hopefully he doesn't do that. Okay, good. He didn't deny it, but I don't believe he added one. Oh no, but we did when we did our move. So I can do this for free now. So we'll do just that. Get that down. Really desperately need a purple right now. That or red surge, I guess, would also be perfectly fine. Ooh, it didn't surge though. And he ends up getting that little bit extra turn there. Oh, wow. Well then, that's not good. I guess I'll take this red. Oh, which way do I go for this? Actually, let me take this one. Okay, good. He did miss. That's really good for us. So we'll take that. Get a double Wisp. Go from there. So Wisp number 1. Wisp number 2. I don't believe I missed anything there. Probably did. We'll go for a Skull Poke. Just to knock him down a little bit more. Why does his stats seem so high? Are we killing him slow this time? Or are we just not doing that much damage? I don't know. Ooh, Draculus. That will get a kill, actually. And I have no revive on this team. Normally, I bank on hoping that we can win quick enough that we wouldn't need to really revive. But yeah, I don't know why. This battle felt like it went a lot slower than what they normally do. Oh, come on. Why couldn't I have extra turns? Could have definitely have gotten him there. If so. Okay, well, now our Wisps don't really do anything. Oh, that might be one of the reasons why it's going slightly slower, because he has that gigantic tank there. This might actually be a little hard against the Draculus. I didn't think about that. How much HP is going to be gaining against this. So we're going to need to get that little bit of mana. We'll just move that over. So we can't really do anything up there. I guess we'll go take a blue or something. So yeah, we'll definitely go for that. Waiting on the Wisp because we don't really gain much value out of it. Nice, we do have to play. That we'll throw if we don't have any other option. Oh yeah, you have immune to disease and poison now too. That undead thingy. But the stats are still what we need. If we could just hit it on magic, we'd actually be pretty much instant win at that point. If we can just get it to hit magic. Problem is getting it to hit magic. Well, we'll go move that over. Yeah, I'll definitely need to go and try to figure out a new purple team maybe for next week. If we can get something else. Let's see. Yeah, I know. We're not going to pull a crazy enough score today to be able to keep Paragon, probably. So people were already ahead of me yesterday. Because we were slightly down. Okay. Queen Mab. Why do you not have enough manas on the board? So we'll go throw that down. And yeah, that doesn't really help us much. Not with this board, it doesn't. We'll take red to blue. Oh, but I want more blue on the board, not to take. Oh well. You can't really hope for that many more blues when he's going to be taking them as well off the board. So I can take Purple Surge here. And yeah, that's going to be the plan. Take Purple Surge. He gets Draculus, of course. I don't believe we got enough blue. No, we're one off on the blues. So we'll go throw down just a Queen Map here. Yeah, I think we're going to die to Behemoth, as sad as that might sound. I would need to get enough reduction to make sure that doesn't happen. Whoa! Wait, we only have a Plague left. Yeah, that's really bad. That is super, super bad. We'll throw that down. Okay, good. We did hit all magic on him. So if we can just kill Draculus, we can actually win this. Problem is we have to get super, super lucky with skulls here. Oh, nope, he already... Oh, no, he does not have damage, though. Yes, it is. If he hits one skull... Oh, no, it would have to hit 3 skulls. 4 skulls. Okay, we have a chance, then. Move that over. And it doesn't. Good. 1 HP. All we need. Watch us win with that. No, that's probably not happening. Draculus is going to kill us off his damage. Tanky team died to another tanky team. Even tankier team. We get our skull poke. It's gonna take, oh, it's gonna take 3 more. Unless we can get an extra turn to reduce it. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough damage quick enough. Oh wait, we might. No. Because he's gonna take blue right now. And then we have nothing we could do. Oh, but we got Plague. 1 in 4 chance. If I ever needed this to hit HP, it is now. Go, hit HP. Nope, it didn't hit it. Rip. Plague got this. We actually can win pretty easily with a Plague if he didn't have immunities on either of his troops. Plague is surprisingly good at going for the fatigue there. But yeah, we might really need to consider switching up our purple teams. I could always go back with the classic purple team I've been using, which was always this guy. Not this specific team, but with like a Scion and the other thing. Because nothing in this team is actually nerfed or anything like that. It has really high damage output. Problem with it is it doesn't have impervious last slot, and if I do that, it's so much harder to fill. But I guess we could give it a shot. It's really anti-blue, which is nice for Kraken and stuff like that. It's one of the reasons why I had it built earlier, was specifically to counter the exact team he's using right now. We built it the week that Asha came out, of course, because that's when it was able to be built. But yeah, we'll see what it can do. Haven't bothered using it for a while, but it was made for the purpose of countering this team for Purple Day. Alright, we're gonna move that over. Let's do a little poke. We'll take that. Take a yellow? Yeah, we'll take a yellow. Go do that. Get a Herdmaster down. It looks like he's gonna get his greens, but I have nothing to deal with that at the moment. Actually, even if we did, we wouldn't have anything to deal with that. So, what do we convert these blues into right now? Or do we even convert the blues right now? Yeah, there's really nothing other than brown, which wouldn't be worth it, so we'll just go for a herd there. That gives us Infernus, so we can go for a pretty nice poke there. Oh, we could just do green. What does that give us, though? It gives us a recast, which wouldn't really solve much at all, other than clearing the board, which I don't really think we need to do. So we're just going to explode, get a lot of damage out of it, get great value. He'll poke us a little bit. Oh, he's going to get the Kraken, but luckily we have the Impervious back there to make sure he doesn't really do much. So here we're just going to go for Herdmaster. I don't really have a color to use this on since we're frozen at the moment, so yeah, we are just going to go for that. He does indeed go for the poke, and I do not, again, have a summon to deal with that. So we can't do the purple convert, nothing like that. There's no point in like making more greens. A skull's also not enough damage, unfortunately. Even though it shows us enough damage, he has 33% reduction, which is going to reduce it enough that that skull is not enough to kill. Though it does have a chance for extra turn, so I guess we'll go for it. Nope, didn't get it. But now that will bring it into Elamagrim range, so if nothing else, we can kill it that way. And then convert the blues into purple, which is the whole point of having an Asha in this team in the first place, is to be able to get that blue to purple convert. Well, we're not frozen on blue right now. We are frozen on green, however, so I can't actually go for the extra turn just sitting right there. He is going to get the Kraken thing down. Nothing I can really do about that. So we'll do that. That gives us Infernus, and he does indeed live, barely. Very barely, but we'll throw down the Kraken, and that's almost team wipe. Just have to deal with one last little poke. We could just get this blue onto something that we really need. Unfortunately, we're frozen on pretty much anything we can even remotely align. Oh, except for brown. We actually can get this on one color. So we'll do that on brown. It's nowhere near enough mana to get us there, though. But we could go take like a brown-purple right now and start working up Elamagrim. Almost there. Actually, Infernus might get up first because he's blocking pretty heavily. But there we go. And that's enough to kill off of basically anything. Wow. That barely even went through. Code from Salty? She still hasn't given me more codes yet, but there we go. We have a salty code. The spicy salty. There we go. Yeah, spicy salty, everyone. Let's actually go use that now, might as well. I don't have any codes because she still hasn't given me more left. She's given out like 4 codes. Yeah, she hasn't given me one since. Salty, give us the codes. Okay, well, let's go do that. Let me go put... Oh no, Stream just died. Whoop. Stream right... Oh, never mind, just back up. Okay, we're back up. We're here, we're here. But yeah, it just went down for a second. But yeah, let's go use the redeem code real quick. Use on gemsofwar.com underneath redeem code. What's the rebalance? I'll be going over the rebalance in a moment. We're just going through Guild Wars first real quick. 1 second. We got the little game code thingy. Let me go get the copy paste for that so you guys know where to use it for any of you that don't already know. But yeah, there we go. The spicy salty. We got that right there. There's the redeem code and the location to use it if you're on PC mobile. Let me go use it myself real quick since before it goes away, because it was the one from global chat, so it could die very quickly. Put that in. I'm not a robot, and redeem. And it is still working, or at least as of when I just did it seconds ago. So that gives the normal reward of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Let's see what we get from 1 gem key. Anything good? Nope, test car. Useless. Anyways, take our PvP thingy, and let's go back to the Guild Wars. Whoa, 922! That's a lot of losses. But let's go into Guild Wars, and in we go. Actually, what's our scores like this week for defense? I'm curious. Defense. So, let's see. 024, 024, 120, 620. How on earth is that team so much better? I've been using that as my defense team forever. I didn't realize it was that good, though. Look at that. It's like 0, 0, 1, 6. 0, 1. You see all these, like, really, really ridiculously small numbers, then just a 6 out of nowhere. That's insane. Anyways, well, I know what I'm saving as my blue day, I guess. Anyways, let's get into this next battle. This one will be a lot safer than what we were using before against these kind of teams. Especially since we don't need to worry about mana drain as much with a really, really cheap front line. Though it looks like we still have to because he still gets it. Generally, when you're up against a Scion, you want to try the best you can not to put a 15 mana cost or higher troop in first slot. For the obvious reason of if you do, it'll gain full mana from skull poking it when it gets that much mana. When it like goes over the amount. So we'll go take a red there. We did get Surge, but that's actually 1 mana short. I could take that skull, but it's going to give him a turn to do whatever. But if I give him that skull, he gets his ability. It's a hard choice. I think I'm going to let him take the skull, though. Just so we can throw Infernus down. We're going to lose almost all the mana we get from it, but it almost kills it. And actually, that does kill it, because we can just take the skull afterwards. So that gets us going with a Red Storm, which will help us quite a bit. We have the Herdmaster, too, so a good chance for an extra turn right there, which we didn't actually get, unfortunately. And that will be enough for him to kill. Quite unfortunate, again, we did end up losing the Herdmaster. That's going to happen quite a bit, mainly because of how flimsy he is, which is kind of bad because we do end up losing quite a bit of points because of that. Come on, blue to red. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. And that goes straight into our Infernus. Not full mana, though. So it's not going to matter because we can just do that. Perfect Cascade. Very nice. Unfortunately, we still lost a troop, so rip. Hello, James! Let's see. She was fighting racists in global chats? Really? That's not good. What was happening in global chat earlier? Actually, is it still happening in global chat, I should say. That's not what I meant to click. Oh, Salty is around. Well, someone said thank you, Salty, so I assume Salty's around. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Salties! All the Salties. I'm not gonna bother checking the conversation, though. Anyways. Let me just claim that. I have the impulsive need whenever that flashes to go and click on it. That needs to not flash. I wish I could like disable that. Like, stop the flashing. Okay, so we're up against a pretty similar team. I'm just running the purple variant of his team pretty much. Also, I don't know how well that's going to be after the nerf. Out of every single team that's going to get nerfed, I think this one's going to be one of the ones that get hit the hardest out of all of them. It's still going to work really well. But it already was a little bit shaky some battles, and now it's going to be even shakier in that it's not going to work every single time. But it's still going to be pretty potent, because they're nerfing the trolls too, which are going to be pretty big. So we'll get the purple convert there. That's one of the whole points of this team, is to get the blue to purple, so we can get a gigantic amount of mana. Oh, come on, of course. The final battle would end up working exactly as we need. Oops, I could have taken green to red there. Actually, I still can, so I'll go take that. Take the skull right there. Oh, should have taken the yellow first, my bad. Could have gotten Infernus up that way. Oh wait, we could actually blue to yellow. That's actually fine that we didn't take that, because we could just do that instead. And then Infernus into Element Grim. And we have a really nice Herdmaster setup on this board too. A little bit less so after what he just did there, but still good enough to cast. Oh, nice extra turn out of nowheres too. We'll go move that up. Didn't really need it, but we get oh, did we Infernus this? This would only kill if it hits that and that. The chances of that happening is very slim. So I'm just going to go for this instead. Oh, never mind. That was already enough damage. Oh, because of our extra damage from Guild Wars, I forgot. Well, there we go. Unfortunately, we lost the one time, but yeah. I think I might just need to stick with that. Especially if people are still using Krakens, because Krakens are going to be weaker anyways, as of next week. So, next thing to go do. Let's go over the new changes. So, well, first let's go over the new troop, then new changes, then all that kind of stuff. So, let's get into it. Let me go and switch over to, where's the tab for that? Okay, so let's go over to the new one. Let me go open this, get a nice zoom on it, and bring it up. Where is my window capture? There it is, and boom. Okay, so the new troop coming on Monday, or tomorrow, in like 7 hours, 6 hours, whatever it was. The Nature Spear. It deals damage to an enemy, gain 2 mana back, and 25% chance for an extra turn for each entangled enemy. I assume that's 100% chance if all 4 are entangled, or I don't really know if it's 4 individual 25% chances, or if it's one 100% chance, like if it's a 25, then it's 50, then it's 75, and then 100, or if it's actually like 2 25 rolls or 3 25 rolls or something like that. Ideally, it would just be a cumulative, so, and only a 1 roll. So if it was like 3 entangles, it'd be 75% chance, so on and so forth. But yes, it's basically a pretty good chance to extra turn, or maybe guaranteed if the entire enemy team is entangled. Not quite sure specifically how that will function, but we'll find out when it comes out. As far as traits, kind of average. As far as this troop in general, I don't really think it's going to be used too much, though it is, I believe, the only extra turn, or the only automatic extra turn from the entirety of Silverglade that is indeed a Silverglade troop. And anything that ever gets a good chance of automatic automatic extra turn is going to be somewhat decent. I think it might be a replacement for a Goblin in Entangle spam teams, though I don't really feel like this is going to be used with anything other than Yasmin's Chosen. The only way you can really get the entire enemy team entangled is either with a Green Seer, Yasmin's Chosen, or the Spring Imp. And the problem with using Spring Imp is it's the exact same color. Green Seer could work, but it's pretty random on if you can get the entire enemy team entangled. And Yasmin's Chosen would be the best option. The only problem is she is a mythic, so a lot of people probably don't have her. And even if people do have her, they might not have her fully traded. So it's going to be a pretty niche troop that I don't really feel like is going to get much use. Probably still good to get just for a little bit of trait stones. Grapple Pot, that one Goblin that they added, is probably the best thing you'd probably throw the green yellows on. The next one would probably be Mana Core if you're a newer player, just to get rid of those resources. So let's go over the troop changes that are happening too. There are 2 of them. No need to have that up there. But let's go into the 2 troops that they're going to be changing. Let me just go over back to the thing and then actually go show them. The changes aren't in effect yet. They'll be in effect once the event rolls over. But let me just get this over here so I can go mention them. So the 2 new troop changes are happening. Well, for one, we're also getting another new troop tomorrow, though they have not disclosed exactly what it is. But yeah, troop changes. So all the trolls, every single troll, they are getting nerfed pretty heavily. Every troll in the game, including the new one that's going to be coming out in like 2 weeks from now, are going to have their mana increased to 12. So each of them are going to have a 1 higher mana cost. And their gem spawn is going to be decreased from double +4 to double +3. They're still going to be pretty viable, but this is going to make them a lot harder to loop with. Might also deter people from using 2 of them together as much, such as the Rock Troll, Dark Troll combo, or the Forest Troll, Sea Troll combo. So yeah, so 1 higher mana cost and 1 less gem spawn is essentially the change that's going to be happening with them. Kraken, on the other hand, is really weird change, I think. Mainly because it doesn't really address the problem with Kraken. They basically make his ability worse, but they didn't address his traits at all. Essentially what they're doing is they're raising its mana cost by 1. They're making the gem spawn go from 9 to 8. And they're decreasing the devour chance from 40% to 35%. So you're going to devour basically 1 in 3 people, and the chance of extra turning with it's going to be a lot lower. The biggest issue I've always found with Kraken, though, is his final trait. I don't really find its ability itself to be that powerful. Well, actually, it is pretty powerful. But, I mean, it's not what's making it overpowerful. Like, if it had just this trait and its traits were abysmal, then, yeah, it would kind of be kind of average. But the problem is it has a really good ability and some really good traits. It has immune to stun, so you can't stun these traits. It has basically the best extra turn value in the game. It gains a bunch of life every extra turn, and it deals damage to the enemy team every extra turn. and it just makes way too much gap between the enemy and itself. So yeah, I think they could make this down to a 2-2. Like, make the tentacles down to 2 damage to all enemies instead of 3. That just seems a little too high. I'm really surprised they didn't make that change. But yeah, those are basically the 2 nerfs that are going to be happening. It's going to make the Forest Troll, Double Crack, and Queen Map team quite a bit weaker. It's still going to be used because it's still going to be ridiculously strong, but at least it will deter people slightly. They might make additional changes in the future, but that's what they're doing for tomorrow at least. So we'll see exactly how that pans out after we go and mess around with it for a little bit. Let's see. Cracking going to 17 mana, yeah. And the 35% chance to devour. All of them are really, really small tweaks. Nothing really huge. Let's see. Have I lost every guild war this week so far? I haven't lost every guild war this week so far. I lost 2 of them. I only lost the last 2 or 3, however many there were. Let me see. We did really good start of the week, and then we did horrible the rest of the week. Let me see. Results. Yeah, we went 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, then 4-1, 4-1, 4-1. So, yeah, that was a kind of bad end week. But at least we got over 50,000. Anything over 50,000 I'm actually fine with. Preferably, I'd want to go like 55,000 or something. Actually, what did I go last week? I believe I went perfect score. Or not perfect score, but 0 loss last week. Where do I even go to see my score from last week these days? Your results. I made 55,000. So yeah, if I can ever make over 55,000, I would actually be perfectly fine with that number. Over 50,000 is still good too. But over 55 is what I want to try aiming for every single week. And we did not do that this week. We only did over 50 this week. But we have more future weeks. Console will be all caught up. Yes, that's a pretty big thing too. Tomorrow we'll mark the first day in Gems of War history where console is 100% caught up to PC Mobile as far as their events. It's the first time it has ever happened. So yeah, that's going to be kind of cool. So any event that I cover from now on will be fully applicable to console people because you're going to have the same event always. Well, I shouldn't say that. This Monday technically isn't the same event for both because you're basically getting 2 events combined into one. But everything starting next Monday will basically be the exact same event for PC, mobile, console. Every version of the game is going to be the same. So it's going to be kind of cool. And right before the 3-year anniversary too. It took a while. It took them like a year and a half, almost 2 years. So actually, since console got released, I forgot how long that's been. It took them almost 2 years to get console completely caught up to PC mobile. Took a very long time. You got 1 gem key in the you just got 1 gem key. The way I just said that. You just got 1 gem key in the Sylvania Mora. No, you got 1 Sylvania Mora in the gem key. Nice. Very nice. I don't know if you need it, but I assume you did. It's always nice to have more copies if not. Great Entangler. Okay, it synergizes with next week's troop too. Not as much though, because it can only ever entangle first slot. I wonder if they'll make it so it can entangle the first 2 slots or something. Oh, it's someone from Black Hand. I haven't been seeing them much lately. Oh, we still need to go do dungeons too. Well, let's go enjoy this team for the last day we get to use it overpoweredly. The Rock Troll, Dark Troll combo. Because it's going to be nerfed tomorrow. When is the anniversary? I believe November 20th is the actual anniversary date that they're running with. There's technically about like 3 different dates that can be considered the 3-year anniversary mark, but they're choosing to do the Steam release date. The game was technically released prior to that, but the Steam release date was the first date that the game was globally available across the world. But yeah, prior to that, it was only available in Australia, Netherlands, and I think some other location. But yeah, they didn't get it to the global market until it was released on Steam. Let's see, we're gonna move that over. Throw down the Element Grim. And what else we need to do here? I guess we'll just throw it on double brown and get that rolling. As long as it doesn't miss, we'll be fine. Oh, the pure miss. That hurts. That hurts. Imagine how much more that's going to be missing. It's going to be doing a whole 1 gem less spawn every single time. It's going to get annoying. Okay, he gets a huge explosion, but we should have the loop from here just to be able to win. Luckily, Alamagrim's not being nerfed. He'll still have his ridiculous gem spawn on him. So that's going to be nice. I wonder if they ever will nerf him down by 1 gem spawn. I actually would be perfectly fine if they did. Because he currently does have the highest... assuming the entire enemy team is burned, he has the highest potential gem spawn in the game of any troop that can constantly repeat its gem spawning. No, we'll go move that over. Oh, sure, we'll double the purple. I want to try getting into Infernus, because that will just one-shot it right there. And down it goes. Hello, Ozzy. Welcome. Can you drop in the guild and go through the chat and sort some stuff? Wait, what was happening? What was happening in the Guild War chat? I actually didn't check it for the last few days. Dungeons are bugged? How are they bugged right now? Should I not do them then? How are they bugged? So far they look normal. But yeah, how are they bugged? Should I do them now then? I need them to kind of know so we don't accidentally mess anything up with them. Let's see. Well, we'll go move that up. Go and throw down the browns. Get the doubling of the purple right there. And we'll just let the wisps go. Let's see. What do we need to do here? Oh, we'll just take the purple. But yeah, what's up with dungeons right now? I haven't seen anyone mention anything about that until just now. Okay, wow, this board is horrifically bad. Also, I should probably go do dungeons after. Oh, it's not dropping gems? Oh, well, I can always just report it to the devs. Like, we literally have video footage of it not working, so they can easily give it to me. So, yeah, I'll just send a support ticket if it doesn't give me my gems. I'll make sure to look at it. We'll just need to keep track of exactly how many. And then we'll send a support ticket later. I'm normally not too worried about ever, like, not getting my resources in this game. The devs are really good about, if a glitch doesn't give you resources, giving it back to you. Particularly since I have literally video proof every single time, too. Even without video proof, they normally just take you on your word, for the most part. Unless you constantly keep, like, trying to get stuff. But if you just do it, like, once every 3 months, it's like, hey, this thing didn't give me a thing when I got it. Can I get it? And they'll easily do it for you pretty much every time. Actually, I haven't seen a single time when they haven't yet. But yeah, let me go do dungeons. Let me just make sure I keep track of how many I have beforehand, just so we can see for sure. I need to go under games, go under Soulforge, go under here. So exactly 5,600 on the dot. There we go. So now we'll know. And if it doesn't give it to us, we could just report it to them. And they'll give it to us later. Yeah, they probably already know about it, but I mean, they won't be fixing it unless you actually probably contact them directly. You know, like as in giving you the resources back. That, or they'll make a little like mail post on Monday. It's like, hey, there was a glitch with this thing. Here's just a bunch of diamonds because of that. So we'll see what that happens, if that happens tomorrow. So we'll throw an Element Grim there. But just in case it doesn't, I'll just send a support ticket. If they get enough support tickets from it too, they'll just probably reimburse everyone. Yeah, we'll just throw that down. There we go. Yeah, there are a few people in my guild that are not doing all the requirements. The main issue is I don't really have enough people recruiting for the guild, and I can't keep doing it every single Monday. I'm going to be a lot harsher on the requirements once we finally get 27 out of 30, 27 out of 30 to do in Guild Wars. But it's really hard trying to find like 3, 4, 5 people in a single day. Even though there are a couple people that I kind of need to kick from the guild because they constantly keep not doing the requirements. It's hard to because we need to get replacements for them. Just kicking them and then putting nothing into the slot doesn't really help solve the problem. Let's see. We'll throw the purple there. Also, Monday's the absolute worst day ever. Sunday night and Monday are the worst 2 days ever to try to recruit people. Because literally every guild is trying to recruit at that time. Making it nearly impossible to do so. Because that's when everyone actually needs to recruit. I can't wait till 27 out of 30 comes. That can't come soon enough. Because it's going to fix the whole recruiting problem that Guild Wars currently has. That's really the only issue I really feel like Guild Wars still has. That and it doesn't give newer players enough rewards. I'll go move that over. Yeah, we keep dropping down to bracket 2. That's partially because we have people not even doing their battles at the moment, which is another reason for that. Another one is just because I don't think everyone's setting their defend thingies. Because you have to set those unique defends. That's a huge point difference now. Someone who's just using the same defend for every single battle is getting 12,000 less points. Even if they go perfect score, they're scoring drastically less than everyone else. And I know there's some people in my guild that don't really speak good English, so they might not have actually known to switch. I have been trying to notify some of them, though. I'll go double right there. I don't think I got it. But, oh, wait, I actually did. Nice. Throw the other one grim. And move that up. Throw that down. And, yeah, we'll just throw that down again. Good to go. Okay, so let's see. Did we not get our resources? Because people were saying that it wasn't giving it out. Soulforge, and nope, we got all of our resources. Now let's go see if we get it from the other one. We now have 5670, so let's screenshot that. 5670, 5670, 5670. Dungeon 5670. And yep, it's working. Yeah, everything with Soulforge seems to be fixed now if there was any issue with it earlier. With dungeons. Yeah, everything looks fine. Whatever glitch there was, they seem to have already patched it out. So that's nice. All is well. So yeah, we got all the diamonds we should have for there. Or we should have. If we did lose any, it was very, very random small amount. But it does appear like every single one of the battles did give us the full amount of diamonds that we should have received. Yeah, as long as you have full unique, it doesn't really even matter how strong it is. Ideally, you do want to make them strong, obviously. But if your priority initially is basically just to make sure they're unique, and then as you get better stuff, you're going to want to make them powerful unique teams. But even somewhat powerful unique teams, my teams are still getting wrecked. We only had one day when they kind of did good. And that's been the main defend team I've been using for a while now. If we go to the defense, I think we, as a Paragon in this, we only won 1, 7, 8. We only won 8 out of about, how many battles is that? Like 140-ish? 150? Somewhere around there. Let's say 140. We won 8 out of 140 battles. Our AI did, which is like 1%? 2%? Somewhere around there. Wait, no, that's way too low. That's like 4%? 5? 5. So it's about 5% win rate. Yeah, it's about a 5%-ish win rate. 4 or 5, somewhere around there. That is very, very, very low. Poor defend team. But yeah. We still need to tweak these quite a bit. I've still been messing around with a couple things. Obviously, the one I've been using for a while is going well. That one I definitely don't need to improve on. It's literally everything else is what we need to go and modify some to kind of tweak it until something works. Let's see. Do you know that Scorpius can quadruple kill? The whole enemy team needs to be poisoned. If the last 2 troops die of damage, the first 2 troops will kill. Oh, interesting. I didn't actually try that before with like a Kraken or something. But yeah, that would make sense because that would be exactly how a Kraken devours. It does its damage first and then it runs its kill chance. So it basically functions the same way as a Kraken. I have not actually done that. I feel like you would have to do a really weird setup to be able to do that. All the setups I've been using have been killing them from the front, and then we'll get the back kills off of poison. That's what I've been banking on for killing them. Like, for example, this team right here. The whole point is hit frontline damage, mana generation, Scorpius kills the last 2, and then we win. I haven't been bothering to split up the kind of damage like that with like a Kraken. But yeah, if we were to put like a Kraken on here and we hit the back line, it does seem pretty interesting. Being able to quad kill, or basically, yeah, quad kill the entire enemy team. I don't think that would ever really be viable. That seems like a lot of setup just to get a quad kill. Though it would pretty consistently get quad kills, assuming the first 2 troops in the enemy team can be poisoned. Because then you just go Kraken several times. Ideally, they would never actually die to devour, or if they did, that wouldn't really matter much. and then you just throw down the Scorpius once they're in kill range, and then that quad kills the entire team. Seems like a lot of setup, but yeah, it would be fun to do. If we had double Scorpius, that would be a lot easier because it would gain more damage quicker, so we wouldn't really need to worry about it. So I'll take a brown there. If that would have surged, that actually would have been full mana. That was what I was aiming for. Unfortunately, we didn't actually get it. But right here, we'll just go for the frontline damage, get the double poison kill, and that's pretty much matched regardless of what we do. Oh, what are you doing? End your turn. Okay, there we go. We'll still go throw Corvash at him just so he doesn't really gain anything there. And now we can double kill. And he would have died. Oh, wait, no. Actually, I wonder what would have happened there if he would have revived. Because he wouldn't have been poisoned. But would it have rolled the poison on the one that was already alive there? Like, we just double killed it. But there was a 25% chance that Inferno King would have revived. But he would have revived in a non-poisoned state. But the one that he was already killed in was poisoned. That probably wouldn't have killed him in that case. But it would have if there was, like, another troop up there in the way that was poisoned. Anyways, let's go and throw on this guy, I guess. Well, I will be clearing out a lot of the guild probably once 24 out of 30 comes around, like I mentioned. I'm just really hesitant to do anything prior to that, or any kind of big shifts. Anything more than like 1 kick a week. Mainly because I don't want to not have any recruits. Like, I could literally kick everyone now if I wanted to, but then we'd be like, what, 25 out of 30 people? Which obviously would not end up being that good. But I did say a while back that if we ever do constantly keep falling down to bracket number 2, which we are starting to do now, I would start sorting through people that perform less in Guild Wars. I might just have to make it a 30,000 point minimum for Guild Wars, I think. That might just have to be the solution, I think. Oh no, he has immune to poison, that's annoying. I'll run it by the guild later, and if everyone's fine with a 30,000 point minimum for Guild Wars, that's just going to be our minimum for now on. I'd almost feel like making 40,000, but I know for some people that might still be too hard. But yeah, I think making a 30,000 for now would be perfectly fine as a requirement. It really only means you only have to get 18,000 relative to the previous score. Maybe I should make it like 32,000 or something. Because that would mean, based on the previous score, that's basically what I used to do before. Like anyone who would score at least 20,000. So that might just be a new minimum then, is to make it a 32,000 minimum to for Guild Wars. Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, I guess we'll go and just try recruiting more then. I'll try sorting through that later. Not gonna do all that on stream though. Let's see. We'll go throw that down. I'm gonna be up tonight too, so I'll see what I can sort out. So we'll go through a Corvash here. Get that down, and that is match. It's spreading like plague. Let's see. Life Chars. Let's go take that one out. Haven't been seeing that many people using Yasmin. She's gonna make a pretty big comeback starting next week. I hope I don't bother using her too much. I'll probably start showing her in so many teams next week, and then it's like I don't have her. But it really feels like she's the only thing that's going to synergize with the new troop that's coming on Monday. It seems pretty lackluster, but hopefully the other troop's going to be more fun than her. The other one coming to Silverglade. But the Silverglade one's going to be basically dead content upon arrival. I don't know what rarity the other guy is, though. They didn't actually say. For whatever reason, they're like, hey, we have this new troop that we're going to add to you guys. But then we're not going to say anything on the spoiler post. I don't know why they didn't. That's the whole point of the Monday post, is so we know ahead of time what the troop thingy's going to be. Alright, we're going to move that. We'll throw down the double kill there. Get yourself a Corvash, go from there. What do we need to move? What do we need to move? I guess we just go for Corvash into the explosions there. And we'll be good to go. Just throw down some yellows, get a nice spread, get our Corvash, nice little poke, and Corvash kill. Down it goes. Let's see. Try Yarrow, Mercy, Scorp, and Uriale. Sure, we'll go try that. See how we can do with it. Haven't been using Uriale much with it. Probably should. My biggest threat with it has always been that Uriale doesn't really synergize too well with him. It's nice for the poison, but that's about all it really feels like it does most battles. I've managed to test it. So let's go put all that in. Uriale. Get your Uriale in there. Get a Scorp. Also, Scorp's still going to be available for until Thursday. All the way until the Friday reset, he'll be available if any of you are still interested in him. Not really a troop that you should really go for, but, you know, if you're doing it for collection purposes, you might want to throw down your Monday keys at him. Your Glory and Gem keys that you'll get from guild tasks tomorrow. And Ural and a Mercy. I have not ever bothered using Ural with Scorpius. I guess it could work because of all the yellow that we can feed into it. And all the excess will go to Uriali as well, so it's not too bad. And we get to deny out purple, which is good because once Scorpius casts, we won't be using purple anymore. I'm just going to go into a double yellow banner here just so we can get the quicker mana. Oh wait, what is the other plus yellow banner? I know there's another one that is plus 2 yellow. Forget what it is. Oh, it's minus blue. Never mind, we're not going for minus blue. We're just going to stick with the double yellow. Plus my neck is bothering me right now. It's always being so weird. Okay, anyways, let's just go into battle. Oh, see you, Mr. Wilson. Have a good night. See you later. Oh, wow. 2 a.m. by you. Wow. Let's see. Well, throw that down. Get our nice little Mercy. That did not give us anywhere near close enough to what where we need it. I guess we take a Skull. He's going to Mercy us, which is a little bit annoying given that we have so much mana right now. And I will get rid of all of our yellow. And it gets a nice little poke on him. Alright, we'll take the green just to get that. Red to Skull just so we get some mana out of actually taking something. And he gets another little poke. We'll take the brown over. And I guess we Skull the purple? Yeah, let's Skull the purple. Burn, you better kill it. There we go. That wouldn't have killed. Whoa, we got a famine. Well, we lost our Ural. Poor Ural. Let's see. What's the game plan? He's gonna get way too much mana soon. I need him to die to his skull. There's so many skulls this battle, wow. No wonder I'm not getting any mana. But yeah, I think this has too high of a mana cost to ever be viable, this team that you suggested. It has 2 mythics, and the only thing we have to feed it is Mercy. And Mercy doesn't really loop. Mercy's mainly only good for casting one really, really big ability and then going from there. The problem is she's not feeding into a big ability. She's feeding into the Scorpius, which does basically nothing. Only thing that Scorpius really does is one big burst of damage. It doesn't give you any follow-up, though, for board control or anything. Well, I guess we go for his ability. If we can just get it before his famine, we actually win. Problem is, his famine is so close to full mana, and I believe he's gonna get it. Okay, never mind, we got it. Wow, we actually beat him. Oh, there we go. We'll go take that out. Well, that was a lot hairier than it needed to be. I see what you're trying for with it. I just really, really hate having this high of a mana cost. Like, against something like this, where it's 4 mana drains, I don't think we could ever get away with using something like this. Maybe if we get Ural going, because that time we didn't really get Ural going at all. I guess we can try it again. But I can see us getting bottlenecked by the fact that we can never get our gigantic mana up when we're up against so much mana drain. Alright, so we'll throw the Mercy there. Get that Skull. Almost got a Ural. If we could just get that up, it'd actually be pretty much good to go. Nice little poke right there. Very good. Get ourselves a Ural down. Yeah, did we throw this? I think we throw it. I could take blue to Skull as well, but what would we really gain out of that? Let's start throwing on Famine. And hopefully we get lucky again. Nice. And, oh wait, why am I going for, well, because, duh, we don't have anything to target on. That's why we're going for him. So we'll go move that over. And yeah, now we can just go for the final little poke there. And now we just have to deal with the little burning guy. And fill Ender's turn. There we go. Okay, so it actually did go pretty well that time. Let's see, move that down. Let's take us a little while to get the last little blow on him. One more poke will do it. Unfortunately, he just drained us there. Oh, we have the Skull sitting. So that worked. Let's see. Nearly 3 here. Yeah, I'll be up till like 4 or 5 a.m. tonight when I do the video for the new event switchover. That reminds me. I keep forgetting. When does the event happen now? Because time switched for me last night. I don't know if all of you had that. Probably pretty sure quite a few locations don't have that like little time switch thing. But where can I go to see? I can probably see it off the keys. How many times it is. Oh, where's the exact number? Oh, that was weird. A little downloading thing. I think the event thing shows the exact number. Let's see. Yes, 5 hours and 4 minutes. What time is 5 hours and 4 minutes from now? Okay, that is what I thought. That is 2 a.m. So that is a bit quicker, earlier for me than normal. Sweet. So that's good. I get to bed by like 4 or 5 a.m. then. Instead of like 6 a.m. That'll work. So yeah. So I'll be able to start recording it in 5 hours, 4 minutes from now. Sweet. Sounds like a plan. Let's see. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be heading or not to bed, but I'm gonna probably be heading off for the night as well right now. So is there any other questions that you guys want me to go answer? Hello, F. Quinto, welcome. Thank you, Joe. And yes, thank you for the happy birthday, yeah. It was a pretty fun celebration today. Had a lot of fun. Got a lot of gifts. But yeah, I'm gonna be heading out for the night, guys. Thank you all so much for coming down. If there's any last minute questions, feel free to leave them. Of course, the changes that are happening tomorrow, just to recap for any of you that didn't hear it earlier, we're going to be getting a Kraken nerf. It's going to have a 1 higher mana cost, a 5% lower Devour chance, and a 1 less gem spawn. The trolls are also getting nerfed. Every single troll is getting their mana increased from 11 to 12, so a 1 mana increase. And they're getting the gem spawns they do reduced by 1. So they're going from 4 gem spawn, or doubling, to +4, to doubling +3 instead. So both of them are getting us very small tweak that are to make them basically to deter people from using the extremely meta teams that they are. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for coming down. We'll be back tomorrow to cover everything with the events, everything with the 2 new troops, and yeah, see how all that should go. Oh yeah, I did end up shaving. We ended up shaving, got a haircut today as well. That was something else I did today. But yeah, we ended up shaving it all off. Why did I shave it? Oh no, it's been growing out for like 4 months now, 3 months. It's been a while since I bothered, so I figured, why not? I'm probably gonna let it grow out through the winter though, if I can. Probably all the way till about January, I think. It depends how long it gets and how much time. But yeah, I probably won't cut it again until like New Year, until next year. Probably like early mid-January, I think. Normally I try doing it like every season, but I like keeping it more like grown out during the colder seasons. Midlife crisis. Wait, they partially did it already? They partially did what? The rebalance? I don't think they already did the rebalance. I didn't see the trolls get changed. Unless that was that little mini up. Oh, wait. Oh, you know that little mini update we literally just saw? You know when it said that loading screen? I was like, wait, why is it loading something? That little loading screen just changed and nerfed these troops on us. Wow, we didn't even restart the game. Well, apparently they have the format of the game now where they can update it without us even updating it. That's cool. But yeah, the rock trolls already got their nerfed, partially. It still does 4 gem spawn. I think they fixed it to 3, but they forgot to change the text. Fail. But they did change it to a 12 mana. Did they change Kraken already too? Yeah, they already nerfed both of them, by the way. Except they forgot to change the text. So they nerfed how they function, but they forgot to change the text. They definitely need to go back and fix some of those. There's a few other troops that are messed up like that too. They always forget to change the text on all these things. It's really annoying. That's like one of my pet peeves for games. It's probably the thing I found the most annoying in any game, is if text says something different than how it actually functions within a game. It's always really annoying. But yeah, the nerfs already just went into play like 5 minutes ago. So yeah, never mind. We don't even need to wait for 5 more hours. They're already in play. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for tonight. Thank you all for coming down. See you all tomorrow night, and for the videos going over next week's events. Best of luck if you're still going to be trying for the new Mythic. Also, event keys you guys are definitely going to want to open next week, since there is a chance for KrissTigger as well as a Mythic, but mainly KrissTigger is the reason you would open up event keys next week. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you all later, and have a wonderful week. Goodbye.